better hope that battering still bounces after
We're
the
gonna
patch.
really start on
He's not commenting.
try.
Yeah, we're gonna go to triplats. This is funny because I don't think that this stage is actually good, at least for Chavo in this
So
scenario.
this is the stage that actually led to Chavo's demise lastly. Now, Chavo makes it very clear before he doesn't like to strike literally at all. He says, "I will give you one of three options. You got Trophy's Edge or one of the two Sky Arenas." I think that's a terrible idea because I mean maybe against me he's just doing that specifically because like well you're Batman, I'm refusing to let you get the like Bat Cave or the Tree Fort. Like you're just not getting it.
No, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Those are the two stages. Like Cromulons, he hates. Um, Batcave doesn't really care for it, and then on top of that, Treefort doesn't really want to deal with it. So these stages are the three neutral stages. Would much rather test out the neutral on those stages.
I think Pin kind of recognized too that trophies was a little bit more beneficial
A little
to Chavo in a way.
That dodge was perfect.
Yeah, actually he's covering a lot.
That
Oh, what a call out on that! Like I think it just assumed Chavo was going for a downer starter and just punched the hell out of him for doing
yeah,
it.
he just got decked in the face. That said, I mean, Pin is at a pretty comfortable lead here. 140. You have to, the next thing is just going to you send Finn flying off the screen, just
Yeah.
like that.
Casting him jumping over the top of him. I think he was trying to bait him to go for it, and then after he released it, he was going to teleport in on him from the right. Because I've seen him do that before. I think he wanted to teleport in on him, but he mistimed it, and Pin took full advantage.
Yeah, the thing about triplat stages against zone-breaking characters or defensive players is they can circle camp you with the platforms, and a character that has to get in, like Finn, has a tough time to actually do anything. We're not seeing it because I don't think that like either of these players are going to play
Oh,
like
what
that.
an aim!
Yeah, he just bonked him on the head with
He
that.
lobbed it over the top. That move is already so difficult to hit with anyways. But now Chavo, I'm surprised he didn't go for the bag there, but I guess in that situation it's like, well, I'm not sure if bag will actually just get a knockout here, because that usually does beat that the down special.
The fact that that gem just kind of hit him there. Chavo's very good at like not teleporting to the gem every single time,
Yeah.
and kind of utilizing that to mix up his recovery. Because if you ignore the gem, he'll just teleport. If you don't, he'll do nothing.
Yeah, I like how Finn kind of waited a long time to see if Chavo would ever go up there because he could just instantly react with that down special. What Chavo finding, I think, of like, he's been getting a lot of knockouts today, mostly with that side special off the gem.
Yeah, that's been like, his kind of tried and true this morning. That said, if he got hit by that down attack, he might have actually gotten the stock on Pin.
Yeah, because he could have went down there, gone from there into the dive kick, and Pin instantly prepared to try and go punish that gem toss, but the jump port did not get it though.
Yeah, he was not able to, get that hit on there. Going to, lose the stock to the up attack from Finn or Jake.
I also think Chavo just realized that the sides of these platforms
Yep.
do not work
No.
for him because you saw how two of those apples bounced off the sides.
Yes. This is it. This stage is not good in this matchup for him. Backpack though, second backpack. Oh, that was so clean.
Oh, if he had that up air, that would have knocked him out. That was almost a 67 damage knockout. That would have gotten Chavo into the game. But he's still
He's still
pushing
going.
pretty hard here.
Oh,
Down air?
actually, he baited that.
Oh, he tried to catch a panic with that dodge. That down attack not connecting though.
Ooh, air dodging right into that. I feel like there's some new stuff that I'm seeing out of Chavo here, and I don't know if Pin is fully ready for it, but Pin has a huge lead. So, like, it's not, the end of the world getting hit in a lot of these situations.
Yeah.
If he lost the stock at the 64 interaction, then that would have been really bad for Pin.
Yeah, I think Pin has been, like we said before, he's been playing that very similar playstyle we're used to seeing. When he has a lead, there's zero things you can do to convince me to go towards you, my friend. I will only do it when I know I've walked you that way, which he kind of did right there. He went for cider. The volley off, but still not enough to knock out with that.
Apple just flying towards him.
Here,
But
have my leftovers.
it did not reach 143. Jake has a lot of weight. Like, this is a very heavy character for a very small dog.
For being a bruiser style character with this much range, not getting knocked out is often easy. He's at 172. Now this definitely has a little bit to do with Sky Arena. Some of it to do with Tasmanian trigonometry as well.
And
But
sniping the head again.
He refuses to get knocked out.
Yeah, no, it's growing like increasingly difficult for Chavo. Every percent that he's taking now is just leading to a very larger and larger deficit that he has to climb, and it's honestly not looking that good.
Yeah, it's at 150 right now too. So it's only gonna be worse for Chavo as he tries to like find an opening right now. But the thing is, like, the opening has been borderline impossible. Like, it's pin. Throws on a hitbox, dips. Throws a hitbox, dips. Or charges a hitbox, dips. Like, he's not committing anything to try and catch Chavo slipping on at least one of them.
Yeah, it's tough to be in that kind of situation.
Charge side air because of that attack decay and the trade-off. He went absolutely nowhere. That up attack is going to take it, though, and take the 3-stock to 1 lead. Or a 3-stock to 1 game number 1.
Yeah, very first game. Very long one. There have been some long sets tonight.
Yep.
I feel like we've been going near time. I had 5 seconds on my match.
Yeah, that one was the first time that we would have. That would have been our first timeout.
Yes.
We don't see many timeouts. But that potentially was almost it. And let's see. Like, if I'm Chavo, okay, so we're gonna get back cave. He did have counter pick advantage the last time.
Yes, he did.
And this is best of 5. If I'm Chavo, I'm banning the arenas every time.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
accept your fortune about potentially playing on Cromulons or something like that if you have to. But maybe Sky Arena, no plats. That's like the only way I can think of. Oh, if that up attack connected, he potentially could have had a gimp line really early.
That said, it's still going. I mean, the down attacks are hitting, the downers are hitting.
And he already broke Batmobile, so that takes away a potential command grab gimp that happened earlier with you.
Yes.
With like that is just so good on the stage.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that was a thing until it happened. That said, I will no longer be bringing Jake to the stage because that's kind of nuts. But Chavo's doing a really good job, and Pin is also doing a really good job at kind of utilizing the fact that there's no Batmobile there, so they can kind of hover a little bit in that area.
Yeah, mixing up his landing options now, like trying not to really get caught. But that was so close. Okay, so now he's back on the apple cores, like we said before. Significantly less scary when the apples are gone.
When the apples are gone, yeah. Honestly, when the gems are gone. But honestly, like the way the apples have been, yeah, you're right. The apples disappearing, that was a really good.
Hell of a volley, like off the wall. And there's that DI again. That definitely had something to do with Tasmanian.
That was a bait.
He's gonna get That
was a bait. He was baiting Chavo to come out, and that honestly, I think that lost the game for Chavo here, as this is a huge deficit to be at. But Chavo could still bring it back.
Yeah, I mean it is back cave, so you never know. But yeah, that bait was so good, like you said, like making him go off stage, getting the gimp on him. And now he's ripped a couple jumps away, but that stall with the horse. Most other people would have been forced to like hover in and take that down attack. And
wow.
What an amazing edge guard right there.
That was a brutal 3-stock out of Pin there. Truly showing the advantages of utilizing, as much as you can off stage to kind of bait your opponents to overcommit.
Yeah, I think Pin definitely having a much better understanding here in game this set compared to earlier. What he needs to do, and I think I saw Chavo say just run it back.
I think so.
I'm fairly certain.
I think so.
Yeah. So we're gonna run it back to Batcave here. Well, for one, be careful when you go off stage like that because Pin, there's no correct choices when Pin has you off stage.
No, apparently, yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy how much you can get off of baiting your opponent in situations like that. I've never really thought about it before. My character's not the best for it. So to see it, done with a character like Jake, who has so many resources to kind of net them a stock like that, it's comforting to see because it just shows the level of gameplay that we can actually see.
Yeah, I mean, Pin, that's a pretty good way to put it. Pin on point, yeah.
Pin's on point.
Pins on point. That might be the
that
new
is the catchphrase
for him.
Wow, still getting hit by that. Like I thought he would go right underneath, but just getting clipped by the up B.
Yeah, it's pretty respectively sized hitbox. Like you expect that you're away from it, but you just got caught at the end and going for these jabs right in front of that up attack. That's such a scary situation to try and challenge.
I feel like Chavo is trying to press forward a lot now and is getting hit by a lot of straight hits. It's not it doesn't look the same as what it was in the first set he played.
Yeah, and he had that read on the dodge back in from Chavo too. That up air should have connected. But now for Chavo,
Okay.
you actually take advantage, and he
Oh,
died so hard to the
wow.
left that he just
He couldn't
died
get back.
outright.
Yeah, he couldn't get back. He didn't have anything to cancel out the drift or the momentum
It's like
that
one of
he
the
was
few
having.
times we've seen Taz Trig like go to work against someone.
Yeah, because of how much he. Oh, okay. He's gonna get hit by that attack. Get out of here, Axe. But yeah, that's the first time that we've really seen like that get punished so hard. I don't think he had anything left to actually, stop that.
No, and now for Chavo, you got to take advantage of that while you can too, because he's had a couple big combo starters, but Pin has been so good at just saying no.
Yeah, no.
Like just minimizing it, and he didn't get hit by the command grab there. That could have led to stage control, 5 weakness stacks. Not gonna get the mark, but that was interesting.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting to see that. I think
a whole mess of like mistakes,
misinputs, whatever you want to call them. Pin, although, is trying to get us early stock and mix things up, sending Chavo up into the air, trying to make him burn as many resources as possible.
Yeah, Chavo looking for exactly the same situation, hoping to catch.
Oh
he
my
rolled right into that.
It seems like every interaction with that up attack has just been in favor of Pin.
Yeah, and Chavo's dodged out to the right each time that he's been up there the last couple times, so Pin's probably going to react. And that not connecting fully again. Only the charge version pretty much right now actually working. Double down there, going for the third. Decider not going to line up. He goes for another one. He has the gem, tosses up, and he dips underneath it, but now he's got to be careful about how he goes in, and he snuck just by him.
Yeah, that was very dangerous. Still losing the stock to the up attack. Now has to play from play with 1 stock left.
Still not enough to get the knock off the top, even here on back game. So like that's just been so rough to find anything to find a knock off the top, even that down air.
It's crazy to see like how far you have to go in order to take the stocks off Jake. I definitely feel like the weight is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's actually like the more and more we look at it, the more we're like, man, he really is hard to knock out. Get that weight helping a lot in 1 foot. Oh yeah, he wanted it. That he's up 2. He can afford to go off stage with him.
Yeah, he doesn't have to really. He's allowed to play a little bit more recklessly in situations like this because even if he loses his stock, he still has a whole nother one to play with beforehand. Just floating.
Yeah, just using your dares, use the up specials.
All of the time on the clock.
It's still getting down underneath and knocking him out. Even with that, he's at 106 now, so Pin has him at a good range to get knockout. He almost had him on that right there.
Yeah, that was really dangerous. The up attack not taking the stock yet. 164. Is that going to take it? Is this going to be it?
That's crazy that even on back end finally gets knocked out there. 2 stocks apiece. But the fact that Jake didn't get knocked out on either of those on back cave, showing how ridiculously hard it is to knock this character out. Triple dare though.
And the nair
too. The nair to knock him out. I didn't think that the nair would do it. That
very
kind of
solid.
tripped me up, but Pin gets it. Was that 3-0?
That was 3-0.
3-0, yeah. Pin getting the revenge from the winner semi set earlier.
Very strong showing from Pin there. Was able to get 3 stock. Was able to get incredible combos. It was a very and then the off stage, like that gimp, like all of it.